Creating anime is a complex, collaborative process that involves multiple stages, each requiring specialized skills and teamwork. Below is a detailed breakdown of the key steps involved in anime production, from initial concept to final release, with a focus on the traditional 2D anime pipeline. 1. Concept development process starts with an idea, which could originate from various sources such as an existing manga, light novel, video game, or an original concept. This stage involves brainstorming and planning. Creators, often a director and a production committee comprising producers, studios, and stakeholders, decide on the story's core themes, genre, and target audience. For example, a shonen anime might focus on action and adventure, while a slice of life series emphasizes character driven narratives, world building, and character creation. Writers and creators flesh out the setting, rules of the world, e.g., fantasy or sci fi elements, and key characters. Initial character designs, personalities, and motivations are sketched out, often by a writer or manga artist in collaboration with the director. Pitch and approval. The concept is pitched to a production committee, which includes investors like publishers, TV networks, or streaming platforms. They evaluate the project's viability based on market trends, budget, and potential audience appeal. If approved, the project moves forward with a set episode count, typically 12-24 episodes for a TV series or a feature-length film. 2. Script writing. The concept is greenlit. A detailed script is written to guide the production. Story outline. The head writer or scriptwriter creates a detailed outline of the plot, breaking it into episodes or acts. For adaptations, this involves staying faithful to the source material while making adjustments for pacing and animation constraints. Dialogue and scene descriptions. The script includes dialogue, emotional cues, and descriptions of key actions or settings. For example, a scene might describe a character's expression during a dramatic moment or the atmosphere of a bustling city. Collaboration. The director and series composer, if it's a series, work closely with the writer to ensure the script aligns with the vision. Feedback loops refine the script to balance storytelling, character development, and runtime. 3. Storyboarding. Stondi translates the script into a visual blueprint. Visual planning. A storyboard artist, under the director's guidance, creates a sequence of rough sketches that outline each scene's composition, camera angles, and character movements. This acts as a visual script for the animators. Timing and pacing. The storyboard includes timing notes for how long scenes last, ensuring the episode or film fits within the allotted runtime. For example, 24 minutes for a TV episode, excluding commercials. Director's vision. The director reviews and revises the storyboard to ensure it captures the tone, pacing, and emotional beats. For example, a high-energy fight scene might use dynamic angles, while a quiet moment might rely on close-ups. 4. Pre-production design. Before animation begins, the visual and aesthetic elements are designed. Character design. Artists create detailed character sheets showing expressions, outfits, and poses from multiple angles. These ensure consistency across episodes. For instance, a character like Naruto has distinct orange clothing and spiky hair that remain recognizable. Background and prop design. Background artists design settings like cityscapes, forests, or interiors, matching the anime's art style. Studio Ghibli's lush, painterly backgrounds. Props like weapons or vehicles are also designed. Color and style guide. A color palette and art style are established to unify the look. This includes deciding whether the anime will have a clean, vibrant look, e.g., Demon Slayer, or a grittier aesthetic. For example, Attack on Titan. Mechanical and creature design. For sci-fi or fantasy anime, mecha robots or creatures are designed with input from concept artists and sometimes 3D modelers. 5. Animation production. This is the heart of anime creation, where visuals come to life. Key animation. Senior animators, called key animators, draw the critical frames, keyframes that define major movements or poses, like a character swinging a sword or delivering a key line. These are detailed and expressive drawings. In between animation, junior animators, or in-betweeners, fill in the frames between keyframes to create smooth motion. For example, if a character raises their arm in a keyframe, in-betweeners draw the intermediate positions. Digital tools. Most modern anime uses digital software like Adobe Animate, Toon Boom, or Clip Studio Paint for animation. Some studios, like Studio Ghibli, may still incorporate hand-drawn elements, sakuga moments, high-budget scenes, known as sakuga, feature exceptionally fluid or detailed animation, often reserved for climactic moments like battles. Studios like Ufotable Demon Slayer are known for their sakuga, 3D integration. Some anime incorporate 3D CGI for elements like mecha, vehicles, or complex backgrounds, blended with 2D animation for a seamless look. For example, Attack on Titan uses 3D for colossal titan scenes. 6. Voice acting. Voice acting adds personality and emotion to the characters. Casting. Voice actors seiyuu in Japan are cast based on auditions or their reputation. Famous seiyuu like Megumi Hayashibara or Yuki Kaji bring star power to roles. Recording. Actors record dialogue in a studio, often before or during animation to match lip sync. Though Japanese anime often prioritizes emotional delivery over perfect sync, the director provides guidance on tone and emotion. ADR. Automated dialogue replacement. For international releases, dubbing studios record localized versions in other languages, adapting the script to fit cultural nuances and lip movements. 7. Post-production. The stage polishes the anime into a finished product. Editing. Editors compile the animated scenes, ensuring smooth transitions and adherence to the storyboard. They adjust timing to match the script spacing. Sound design. Sound engineers add effects like footsteps, sword clashes, or ambient noises. E.g., wind or crowd chatter to enhance immersion. Foley artists may create custom sounds. Music composition. A composer creates the soundtrack, including opening or ending themes and background music. Iconic examples include Joe Hisaishi's scores for Studio Ghibli or Hiroyuki Sawano's work on Attack on Titan. The music is mixed to complement the mood of each scene. Color correction and effects. Visual effects like lighting, lens flares, or particle effects, for example, magic sparks are added. Color grading ensures consistency across scenes. 8. Quality control and revisions before release. The anime undergoes rigorous checks. Episode scene review. The director and producers review episodes for errors in animation, continuity, or audio. Revisions may involve redrawing frames or re-recording dialogue. Test screenings. Some studios show early cuts to focus groups or stakeholders to gauge audience reactions and make final tweaks. Censorship and localization. For international markets, sensitive content, for example, violence or cultural references, may be edited to comply with regulations or appeal to global audiences. 9. Distribution and release. Final anime is prepared for its audience, broadcast or streaming. TV anime air on networks like Tokyo MX or Fuji TV in Japan, often in seasonal blocks, for example, 12 episodes in spring. Streaming platforms like Crunchyroll or Netflix distribute globally, sometimes with simulcasts. Theatrical release. Feature films premiere in theaters, often with promotional events. Studio Ghibli films like Spirited Away are prime examples. Home media and merchandising. Blu-rays, DVDs, and merchandise, for example, figures, posters are released to capitalize on the anime's popularity. 10. Marketing and promotion. Parallel to production, marketing ensures the anime reaches its audience. Trailers and teasers. Studios release promotional videos showcasing key scenes or music to build hype. Merchandise and tie-ins. Manga adaptations, soundtracks, or games are marketed alongside the anime. Social media and events. Posts on platforms like X, anime conventions, or seiyuu events generate buzz. For example, Jujutsu Kaisen leveraged X posts and fan art to boost its global popularity. Key considerations. Budget and time. A single 24-minute episode can cost $1,030 and take months to produce. High-budget studios like Ufotable or MAPPA invest heavily in visuals, while smaller studios may cut corners, leading to inconsistent quality. Team size. Anime production involves dozens to hundreds of people, from animators to sound engineers, often working under tight deadlines. Cultural nuances. Japanese anime often reflects cultural values like teamwork or perseverance, which may be adapted for global audiences during localization.